Hey tubers, just thought I would do a little bit of an update on the drum filter. It's been a while, probably had this thing running for about 3-4 years now. Over the space of that time I've constantly been tweaking it, playing with it a little bit. Changed how the end cap used to be here to seal the dirty water from the clean water. Put a bigger outlet drain on it. If you remember before in the old video, that used to be only like 40mm. Now we've got a 90mm on there, so it doesn't choke up as much. Biggest difference would be that I changed the activation switch. As you can see there, I've still got the float switch, the regular style, but it's actually not being used. What it is, I'm using an infrared switch on it now. Looks a bit like this little fella here. So that sits in the water, and then when the water level drops, that detects the level difference and activates the drum. And that's what that is there. Don't want to pull it out because I don't want to disturb the setting I've got on it, but so far it's been running on there for about 2 weeks and it hasn't given me any problems. And as I say, just keep the other float switch in there in case it does fail. Then the other float switch will catch it and it allows the drum to cycle. Changed the electrical box. Had to put my own label on it, make it look professional and all. But we'll just give it a cycle so you can see. Try not to get the camera wet. So changed the mount point that the wiper motor's on. The pulley's still the same. Just changed how it was mounted there. Make it a little better. And then it just flows as normal into the K1 chamber. And then the main pump is in there. And also what I've fitted on here is a one-way valve, so that if the power ever does go off, the water doesn't come back from the pond into this way. That there is one of the best things that's ever been fitted to this pond, apart from the drum obviously. It's a blanket weed controller. You get absolutely no blanket weeds in this pond, none whatsoever. This video will also be tied in. I'm going to do another video and it'll be on the other drum filter that I helped with at a friend's place, so we'll do a video on that and we'll put the two of them together. He's got a few updates on his as well. I'll give you a quick cutaway of the pond so you can see how effective the drum filter is. See in the bottom there, that's the bottom drain. The water is crystal clear. And if I zoom straight in there, you'll see you can almost still make out the fiberglass. That's how well the blanket weed controller and the drum works. I added another little bit of filtration. I got this made of foam fractionator. Comes in that pipe at the top, here the blue one. Bubbles up in there. And it runs through this trench that goes the full length of the pond. And it comes out at the top end. That skimmer there is what feeds it. And that's just full of Biohome Plus and some lava rock. A little bit of Japanese filter mat in there just to catch any of the big particles that make its way through. That little pond over there's got the new arrivals, it's got some shores in it, so they're in quarantine just now. Normally that pond wouldn't be there. Yeah, all is going well. So for anyone that wants a drum filter, I advise you get one. Your water will be as crystal clear as this. No UV on this pond. I do have one, but I don't run it. I'll switch it on maybe for a week, a month, and what it does is it helps clean the mesh on the drum. It blasts all the algae off of it. But the pond doesn't need it. It doesn't need it to stay clear anyway. Well, YouTube, hope you enjoyed the update, and we'll see you when I do my friend's drum filter update.